What's up guys, I'm PawsBuild and welcome to this ethical Jurassic World series in Jurassic World Evolution 2. The goal for this series is to recreate Jurassic World on Isla Nublar with the same dinosaur species featured in the movie, but creating the park with a strong focus on the dinosaurs' welfare and hopefully not losing too many guests along the way. This park is in sandbox mode, but with all the economy and research settings turned on, so we'll have to build the park from the ground up that functions properly and brings in enough money to sustain itself. Details of the sandbox settings are in the description. Well, we survived the storm, and let's have a look and see where we're at with our fossils and everything. I think we're basically ready to get the Velociraptors in this habitat, because yeah, we don't have any left over on 96% of the genome. Let's modify them. Oh wow, look how many skins we have. Okay, let's randomize these per egg. And then, oh, we've got another skin pattern color as well. Okay, we're gonna randomize everything, see what we get. And then let's have a look. Okay, they've got intolerant. This would be a good one to research. If we can get rid of the intolerant one, which we can, that would be perfect. Okay, how many do we need? We need 3 of our researchers on it. Okay, that's fine. We'll get them to research that, and then they should be much better adapted. I think that was all it was, wasn't it? It was just intolerant. Other than that, they don't have any negative traits, so we can just make them more tolerant and then give them maybe a bit of long-lived or something to make them a little bit better adapted. Perfect. Okay, I'll just wait for that research to be done, and then we can actually start synthesizing some Velociraptor eggs. There we go. We've researched cross-species adaptation. We've had this come up. I'm going to look at that in a second, because now we've got this. Let's synthesize these dinosaurs. We're going to go with tolerant. To be honest, tolerant might be one of the better ones to go for. Make them as tolerant as possible. 50% chance of tolerance. Let's do that. Unfortunately, there's a 75% chance that they're going to be intelligent, and that is going to be a problem for us, because there's no way, this is way too close to the path. So I think we're going to try and pick dinosaurs that aren't intelligent when we're synthesizing them. At least we're going to have full batches. Oh, everyone is exhausted. Of course they are. Right. Let's rest all of our scientists up. And I think I'm just going to do all of them as well, even though this one's not quite as exhausted. Rest everyone up. And let's have a look at why this ranger team couldn't reach the work zone. Because I don't understand why. They've got easy access through here. It's really strange. You just have to turn left, come in here, or if they really wanted, they could come down here and go in through this way. So I don't know why that is. I think it can get to them, because they've all got status checks on them, so I don't think they're actually failing to do it. Should be fine. It's probably just an alert that was wrong. Look at these guys. Pachycephalosaurs. Oh no, their status check is expiring soon. Okay. Let's unassign them and then reassign them, and they should go out and try and do it. It says unreachable by vehicle. They can't seem to get anyone. Are they just having issues with this ranger team? Okay, it seems to. Oh, I think it's because they were being blocked by the other ranger team. Right. Okay, that was the issue. So they were blocking them in because they're coming round this way. Ranger Team 1, and then Ranger Team 2 tries to go, but they're being blocked by Ranger Team 1. That's really silly. Okay, well, hopefully that resolves itself. Because I don't want them doing that every time. That would just be ridiculous. And they're just like, oh, I'm sorry, can't do my job. The other one's pulled in front of me. It's like, okay, all right. You're really working hard there. Ah, our profits dropped. Okay, it's because we need more shops as well. We've got all these shops. We've unlocked the medium amenities, and we need to put them in. I bet our guests are like, where is everything? We're desperate for some, yeah, like food, drink, shopping. There's nothing down here. They really want something to eat and drink. Oh, it's really cool as well. If you scroll along, you can see the local interest of where you're putting it for like where the most guests will be, and like what split those guests will be between the different types. That's really cool. Okay, well for now, let's synthesize the Velociraptors. We've got our scientists back. It's going to take 2 of them to do this. And maybe while we wait for that, we should... I think if we swap some of these out for medium amenities, that would be a good shout. So I'm going to delete these shops here for a small refund. of $12,500, a small loan of $1 million, and we can put them in here. I think, what have we got here? We've got hats, donuts, and ginger beer. I'm going to call this Ginger Mimus beer. We're going to have donut saws, and herbivore hats I think is cute, so I might leave that in. But yeah, we've got these three here. We've got one of each. Let's put in some medium amenities. Let's put the shopping. The shopping's probably the least wanted there because we've just got one there. So actually, let's put the shopping at the edge again. And I'm going to get rid of these pylons. And I know it's not going to like that. I'm going to have to replace them with ones on the other side of the path. But that's fine. I'd rather do that. And then we've got more space here. Right, medium amenities. Let's put some shopping in here. This one can sell more stuff now. So we have more options with the mediums than we do with the smalls. So what's our split? Really, it's still nature and general. So let's go for something that appeals to them. We can get t-shirts. We've already got hats. Maybe let's just do t-shirts. T-shirts is nice and easy. And we should probably look at the modules as well. We can get loads more modules on these. So that's a cool thing. Like if you just want one that appeals to general, you can just get like extra shelves and that appeals to general guests. Let's get something that's a triple. Look at that. The skeleton display would be huge for the general and the nature guests. And then do we have anything that just appeals to nature? Because that would be probably quite profitable for us. We could get the fossil display as well. I think that's probably a good shout. And then we do have some of the others. Maybe we should get like one that's like the sunglasses stand. That appeals to both of the other types of guests. And I think that's probably it. Everything else is going to lose us money. So let's go with them. Then we just need to design up the actual building. So I'm going to go for Jurassic World panels because we're still on the herbivore side. And then we'll go with a nice... Oh, wood with stairs might be nice. Oh, this is... No, they're not going to go on the roof. We're just going to have wood because this is a t-shirt shop. We can have medium Jurassic World in the middle. Roof decorations. We're not going to have seating, are we? Let's have something that's kind of decorative. We could have the parapet as we had before, but I think we could have something more interesting. I quite like the balustrade with plants, actually. I think that's quite cute. Just a little rooftop garden. And then maybe let's just have some planters and trees again. And formal wear, no, it's going to be leisure wear we're selling here. And this is going to be T-Rex t-shirts. Something like that. We haven't even got T-Rex in yet, but they're going to be there. They'll be ready and waiting. And I believe it was food in the middle. So we want our drink next. Let's have the drinks here. And this one, we have more options. So we can go for bubble tea now, which is exactly what our guests want. Let's go for bubble tea. We can get the skeleton display again. We can get the fossil display again. And probably... We don't have a sunglasses option, but do we have anything that appeals to the other types? Maybe we'll need to get like a fountain or a fish tank. Let's get a fish tank and then something for the adrenaline ones. It's not going to earn us more money, but I think let's put like a selfie spot in, and then we're appealing a little bit to these guys because we are going to get more of our adrenaline guests soon. So as soon as we get the gyrospheres in, the adrenaline guests will be much more inclined to come here. So then we're going to go with a similar thing, except I'm going to do wood with stairs on this one, which you can't even see because of the thatch roof. If we do the wood with stairs, it gives us like an access to the roof, and then we can do medium Jurassic World entrance. Let's have this be on the right, sure. And then if we get some seating up here, they can actually come upstairs as well, which I think is really cute. Seating and plants. We'll get some... Maybe we'll have some lights and planters on this one. And it will be... Is there a bubble tea? There is a bubble tea one. Cool. We're going to have Mosasaurus bubbles tea. Because they're blowing bubbles. And the last one, we'll have some food over here. Let's leave a bit of space and we can put some trees in or something in there. Let's have it about there. And then this one is going to be... Ooh, we can get cheap burgers. Now we're going to go for vegan buffet. There we go. Skeleton display. Fossil display. These guys have similar to the others, so let's do the same. Let's get a fountain in this one and a play area. That's so cute. Let's get an ice cream machine, sure. And then we've got a bit for the adrenaline guests as well. Cool. And this is going to be Velociraptor vegan buffet. We're going to have, again, wood with stairs. We're going to have medium Jurassic World. On the left is fine, actually. Let's just have it on the left. And then ground decorations, we can have the lights and planters. And let's have the same seating with plants. And it can be the vegan sign. Yeah, cool. I think that's pretty cool. And then we just get a few decorations in here, and I think it'll look a little bit better. Cool, I think that's good. And this should have much bigger capacity. It's actually full, which is crazy. It's almost full over here. So what we could do is we could upgrade all of these to be the same, but medium. And I think that's what we're going to do, actually. We're going to upgrade all of these amenities to be exactly as they are, but medium size instead of small. There we go. Cool. We've got them in. Some of them aren't making money, but they will do as soon as we get some more dinosaurs over here. And like these are making like 30 grand. So if that one loses 180, I'm not too worried. This one's already making 30 grand. I'm sure that will go up as we pull more guests around here with some more dinosaurs. So that's don't worry too much about that at all. We are going to want some more amenities along here at some point. But again, I think I'll wait until we put maybe some more dinosaurs in here. And then we'll add those amenities in, because we're also going to want them over here the second we get our Velociraptors in. So let's select our eggs. Oh no, everyone is... They're aggressive. That's not too bad, though. But they dislike and threaten all other species. That's not good if we do get the Indominus Rex in here. Okay, there's one there. Let's do another batch. Let's just see how many we can get from it. And see what the score is, because I'd like to get a few. I don't know how many we need, actually. Let's have a look on another one. If we synthesize Velociraptors, what do we need? We need a minimum population of 2. So as long as we can release 2 at the same time, I'm pretty happy. Or like immediately after one another. Like if we've got them both incubated, ready to release. That's absolutely fine. As long as we have a population of 2. So we'll see how we go. The other thing we're going to need is a feeder. And we haven't unlocked the live feeder, actually. So we should maybe have a look at that on the research in case we do want that. We went back and forth with this in the other series and basically decided we're going to get live feeders because they are... Oh, we need to put a carnivore in first. Okay. It's a toss-up in the ethics side of it, of like, oh, is it more ethical to have them feed, like hunt their prey and stuff? But then it's not really ethical for the goats. But we decided we're going to prioritize the dinosaurs here and give them live prey so they can at least do a bit of hunting, which is more what they would do in the wild if they existed now. Plus, we might have a goat escape again, and we can have another Free Willy running around the park. Okay, cool. We've got a fit one here and a tolerant one. Okay, this is perfect. We're going to get these two for sure. Right, let's get these scientists, I think. Oh, let's do these, actually. Let's do these scientists, and then we can swap over these two for the other one. It's going to be £900,000, but it's going to be worth it. 450 grand per Velociraptor. How crazy is that? The other thing we might want to think about is transport at some point, because we do want to get people around our park, and we do have the monorail. I love the monorail in Jurassic World. I think it's really cool, and it doesn't disrupt anything you've got because it just goes above everything. So keeps everything nice and neat, nice and uniform, which I'm a big fan of. There we go. We've just raised them to maturity. Let's set them off on the other one, because I think we'll get this one. We might as well. They're social as well, so they seem a nice one to get. And yeah, we'll select this scientist this time. And we can start them off. But there's 2 of them here, so we can release them and have some Velociraptors in the park. Moment of truth. Oh, the iconic sounds. Very cool. They're scary at night. These are definitely the scariest things we have in the park right now. Cool, and we should have just unlocked our feeder. Yes, we have the live prey feeder. So let's put one of them over here, I think. It doesn't really matter where they are, but let's have it so guests can kind of see it. So have one there, and then we can always have another one over here as well. For now, they're probably fine with just one. So let's see how they go. But they're expanding their territory, and they'll find it very soon, and then they'll be happy. They want a little bit more forest, which they're also finding. This is going to be our Velociraptor. And they found it. Cool. Okay, cool. They found it. They found the open forest, the open space. They found the forest. This is all going well. They're at 92% comfort already. And I think we just unlocked the heavy-duty fencing as well to research. Oh, yeah, because they're level 5, and these are only level 4 fences. So we should probably have a look at those as well. They're level 5. Wow. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. They are absolute menace, aren't they? The other thing we might want to do is get another ranger team over here, which is a response facility over here. Probably a good idea to put it on this side, around here, by the power, so they can get in nice and easily. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it right here. Link it in. And then we can put a gate on this side here. And we should probably have a gate on this side. Oh, we've already got one there. Okay, cool. So we've got 2 gates. Let's release this other Velociraptor 2. Can't remember what pattern they were. Oh, okay. You can't really tell as much at night. I'm sure when it's daytime, we'll see the full effect. Terrifying. And if we look on the map, we can see where they are. Oh, there we go. Okay, they've already got an alpha. So the 3 of them are in one pack now. And 3 is probably enough for us right now. We can have a look and see if we want more. I can't remember what their group size is. Oh, population, they're happy with a lot more, actually. So maybe we should carry on. See if we can get some more. Let's go for another batch and see. This is where, like, hubris takes us away. And we have a massive herd of, like, a massive, I guess, are they a pack or a herd? I guess they're a pack. Pack of 10 Velociraptors that then eat everyone in our park and we close down. I'd also like to start with this gyrostation. So I do want to get this to go through the herbivore habitats, and ideally we'd have another herbivore habitat on this side here. Oh, we've already got a fight. Okay, that's all right. You duke it out for dominance. As long as you don't hurt each other too badly, it's okay. Oh, look at them go. Whoa. You're supposed to be brother and sister. Come on, guys. What are you doing? There we go. Someone's won. And who was it? There you go. Velociraptor 1 is now alpha. They've won one fight. These guys are probably going to help us get the one of the dinosaurs at the end, because I've had a look, and the T-Rex in this, because we've randomized all the dig sites and everything, the T-Rex doesn't require you to win fights. It's up here. The Tyrannosaurus Rex requires you to have 4A. This is large carnivores 2A. We need medium carnivores 4A. And this one requires you have 3A, which is this one. And this one requires you have medium carnivores 2, which we can get. So you literally just need to research along the chain and you can get T-Rex. But the Indominus Rex, if we go for the Indominus Rex, requires a Gigantosaurus genome. And this is here. And that does require you have a dinosaur with at least 3 fights won. It also requires us to have the strong trait, which I think means we need to have a dinosaur that has 3 fights lost. So it may be a slightly more tricky thing to get. Let's have a look at the gene modification. I believe strong is this one. Yeah, 2 lost fights. Okay, so we've already got one that's lost twice. We've already got 1 lost fight. If the same dinosaur loses again, we're absolutely fine. We've already unlocked the strong trait. But yeah, we need to have a look at this. We could probably actually set off some of our research to get these. Let's just start our scientists off. They've got some space. You guys go do that. It's cheaper as well with you. And see if the other ones can do anything. Can we get any more? What are the skills left? We've got 5 logistics, 4 welfare, and 3 genetics. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get anything. Oh, we can get the monorail. Let's get the monorail. Okay, cool. Then we're doing a couple of bits of research at the same time. That's good. And these guys have been... They've finished the batch. There is another one here that's fit, that's not intelligent. That would be good. And maybe we'll do another batch. See if we get 5 or something. I think that would be good. This is hatchery 3 as well, not hatchery 7. Hatchery 2, hatchery 1. Cool. Okay, cool. We've got medium carnivores 2 and the monorail done. I think our scientists need a rest. Let's give these guys a rest. And, yes. We could maybe even send out the others on an expedition. I don't know if we can get the rest of the Velociraptor fossil. We don't have enough people for that. What about the Pachycephalosaurs? I would like to get them eventually, you know, like get all of them. No, we need more skill. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And we're not able to incubate them either. We just need to wait for our scientists to rest up. Ah, damn. But that's okay. Let's put in a ranger post over here. We'll have 1 here and 1 over here. And then Ranger Team 3 can be assigned to check both of these. It's not unreachable by vehicle. Why do you keep saying this? You don't have any obstructions. There's a gate right there. Look. You can drive straight there. And there they are. Do it ourselves. Don't know why it's struggling. I guess it'll pick it up eventually. The other thing we could look to do is, now we definitely have the money, we should expand our fossil capacity and storage. So I think let's do the simultaneous fossil extractions, have 17 rather than 10, because that's definitely going to help us in the long run. And we could also look at any upgrades we have to our other buildings. We don't have anything for the power. I think what we'll do is we'll get the advanced scanners on our ranger teams, because they will basically reduce the amount of time it takes to scan dinosaurs by 90%. So it's a huge improvement to their productivity. And I think we've got to name this response facility the Muldoon Ranger Center. Got to have Muldoon in there, especially if it's the Velociraptor one. He's got to be in charge, surely. Or at least named after him. Then let's get this dinosaur. Have 5 of them here. Let's assign them. And we could look to start putting in our monorail, because I think that would be good to get in there so we don't forget about it. I'm trying to think where it is. It's in guests. Okay, cool. Guests. Now we need probably a little drop-off point here. We may have to delete some of our park here, or at least move some of it, but that's okay. We can take out this path here and then put the monorail in. And then it's kind of near the entrance, isn't it? It just makes more sense that there'd be a pickup point around here for everyone. Got the wide path, connect that in. And then I believe we had some benches around here. If I remove this foliage, we might be able to see. Maybe I didn't. Oh, they're here. Oh, I'm here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure it's worth the... Well, there's maybe... It's maybe worth just taking them out a little bit. We can have a path that comes around here. Little circle. Yeah, that's okay. And let's put some trees in here. That's still nice. Okay, cool. Just a slight amendment to our park shape. And this here could probably just be adjusted slightly. Okay, I think our Velociraptor is ready to be released as well. Let's release them in the daylight this time. We can actually see them. There they are. Cool green one. Very cool. And let's have a look at the others, actually. But now we're here. They're over here. Oh, they've just killed a goat. They're looking pretty cool. Another one running over. They've all got quite similar skin patterns. Let's see what genetics they have. This one's This one's Charlie from Jurassic World. This one's Echo. Oh wow, that's cool. Got another Charlie. And then the Rana. Oh, the Sala del Huasco. with the Rana pattern on it. It's still saying that the ranger teams can't get in here, which is a bit strange to me. I'm wondering if I put a thing there, can they do it now? Let's unassign them and then reassign them. See if that works. Because now they have to turn right as well. No, it still says they can't get in. Okay, very odd. Not sure about that. I don't know whether this is just like the pylons maybe in the way. Could have a look at that and see if that's the case. I'd like to get some repeater substations actually. So let's have a look at that in our research and see what we need. We need 9 skill. It's probably about time that we get either some better trained staff, which we can't do because we need 9 skill, or some more staff. So let's get another scientist that's better at logistics and they can kind of carry us to more training. I'd like to get oh, here we go. There's a welfare specialist and a logistics specialist. I know these are more expensive. And there's another genetics specialist. Oh, wow. I really think we need to just invest in these because these are the ideal ones to get. Like, ideally, we just have all of the specialists together. I'm going to hire the welfare and the logistics specialists. I don't think we need everyone working anymore. We could probably get rid of... Who have we got here? We've got faster incubation. That's kind of useful. Faster expeditions is kind of useful. I think we might end up getting rid of cheaper research here. I think, Jeremy Bell, you may have to be fired. Sorry. I don't like to fire anyone, but you're not super useful anymore. There's much more useful people here. And then we've got another specialist here. And these are much more expensive staff, but we have a lot of money. We're making loads of money, so I'm not too worried about that. And we're only getting bigger as a park, so got lots to come. Now we've got a huge amount of skill in the team. So we've got 2 genetic specialists, 1 logistics specialist, and 1 welfare specialist. I think they're all trained up as much as they can be, yeah, but we can even get the training and they can do even more. For now, though, let's just research the alternative power distribution. We need logistics specialists come do it on their own. Let's get the faster expeditions one. And they're absolutely fine doing that. And we can probably do some other research while we're here. So what other ones do we need? We want to get the Apatosaurus at some point. So we're going to need this Sauropods 2 in order to get Sauropods 3. So let's research that. Our genetic specialists, can either of them do it on their own? Yeah, they can both do it. Okay, let's get this one doing it. And then we also want to get the Stegosaurus at some point. So let's have... this scientist research Stegosaurids 1. Wow, we're doing so many of these. And maybe some medicine. That's normally welfare focus. Yeah, let's get tuberculosis medicine. Let's get the welfare specialist on that. Look how much we're doing at the same time. This is crazy. I think also maybe our last scientists should rest up because they're almost exhausted. And we've got 4 research on the go at once. This is crazy. We've got such a good team now. And let's continue our monorail as well. If we want another station... we want to put it in probably over here because this is going to be another point that guests can get off and move around. I think I'm going to do it here because our Mosasaurus tank is going to be here. So I don't want to get in the way of that too much. Let's put it close enough to the path and then attach it here with a wide path. And then we can join it up with, if we build the monorail track, there we go. That seems good to me. Got a bit of a curve in there, and then get to the next stop, and then we can carry on. We can do more of like a tour with it as well that goes over the park, but the main thing is we get people from A to B. That's what you use it for, isn't it? Is to get from A to B. There's going to be gyrospheres and all sorts to actually see the dinosaurs. We've done so much research that we just unlocked as well. The one we're waiting on is the alternative power distribution, but the others are all of the dinosaurs we've just unlocked. So I might even set everyone off to do the next ones in the chain, and then they're already ready. Yeah, let's get this one done. Can get... oh, we can't quite do that on our own. Okay, let's get both of you on that one. And then let's see if we've got any more medicine we can research. There's nothing right now. Okay, cool. That's good, though. I like that. Cool, we've just got our alternative power distribution. Let's get that in. So now, instead of doing all these substations and pylons, we can place these repeater stations that basically just have to be far enough, like they just have to be close enough to another repeater station to channel power between them, and then you don't need any power pylons or substations. So seeing as we have a good backup power network, I think I might just yank our current energy supply out and then put this in its place, because all of the dinosaur paddocks have backup power, so I'm not too worried about anything else. Let's pause the game, demolish all of our pylons, and then I'm going to put these in so that they link up to each other and, you know, are at the green distance apart from each other. Okay, we just put loads of them in. I think they would connect at a bigger distance, but I'm not quite sure. And they're just like much less offensive things to look at. This is more reasonable. I mean, there's way too many of them, but it's a more reasonable way of how power would actually be distributed in a park like this. You'd have little substations like this rather than big pylons and everything, especially with a monorail and helicopters everywhere. Like, what a mess that would be. Right, let's put another monorail station over here so our guests can link up this side as well. And we want to match that to the path here. Annoyingly, our path is no longer on the original grid, so I might change that actually and have it connect at a different angle. I'm going to have a path come off here to give us a new guideline, and then I'll use that for this section because I do want it to be... I'll tell you what, I'm going to use the facility path so I don't forget that this is the wrong path. Okay, that's where our grid line is going to be. This is fine that it connects at this angle, but this is the path that we need to kind of hook onto with everything. So I'm going to put, because basically this, if we hit shift, it will snap to the same grid and it looks really nice. So let's have the monorail hook on over here. And that will just join up like that, very nicely. And then this can be attached to the rest of our track. And the same over here. We probably want a little station down here. So let's hook this on as well. Okay, I think that looks decent. We've got it to come around and connect up here. So this is like a single track that they can go back and forth on. I think that looks good. We could loop the whole thing by having it come around here as well. It just might be a bit of a tight turn by this entrance here. I think we'd struggle to connect it. Oh, it could actually be okay. It would come over there, which isn't too bad. But I don't think we need it to. It can just be a single track that goes all the way down, connects up to everything, and then comes around. I don't think it has to be a full loop. But we'll see. We'll see. If it does, we can always move this monorail down here a bit and then have a bit more of a loop. That might actually be nicer. I tell you what, let's do that. Let's demolish this, move these paths again, and then we'll just have our park connect up here instead. The path can just come through here and join up. That's not bad at all. Okay, I think that looks a bit better. I've got a bit of a track going around now. That seems good. Okay, I'm happy with that. And we do need to connect up our path here before it screams at me. And I don't know why, it still seems like Ranger Team 3 can't get in. I want to see if Ranger Team 4 can do this task. Because it would be useful if they could, and then I can just unassign. No, it says they can't reach the destination. I really don't know why. Can I move the building back maybe or something? Don't want to move it too far, do I? Not really. I don't really want to move it at all. It's kind of perfectly placed there. But that is a problem if they can't really, like, get out. We may just have to move the whole thing to be over, like, over here. Yeah, that might be the best solution. Let's try it over here and see if this works. Because if that fixes the issue, I'd rather that than any alternatives, to be honest. I just want it to work. We can put a few trees in here. There you go, you'd never know. Trees are in, you'd never know. Okay, and now let's get Ranger Team. Oh, they're all named wrong now. That's the worst thing. Okay, Ranger Team. This is Ranger Team 3. And this is Ranger Team 4. Okay, Ranger Team 3. Let's add you a task. Come and do these. Yes, okay, that's fine. It can do that. It just didn't like being so close to these, I think, like to turn around. But that's fine. This is maybe what this was feeling over here, but I think they're okay. Oh, no, they were blocking each other, weren't they? Yeah, they were just blocking each other in. Classic employee antics. You got to do that to your co-workers. Like, oh, sorry. Well, it seems they're pretty settled, although we don't have any status information. We're going to get it very soon. Oh, look at them. Killing a goat. Let's learn a little bit about our Velociraptors. The Velociraptor's reputation as one of the most terrifying dinosaurs doesn't come from its size, as they measured only around 0.5 meter in height and 2 meters in length. But its ferocity and intelligence was something to be feared. With its large, sharp teeth and sickle-shaped claws, Velociraptor is a highly efficient predator, preying upon plant-eating dinosaurs such as Protoceratops. Although its relative lack of power meant that it was unlikely to attack large or armored dinosaurs. The first Velociraptor fossil was found in 1923 by Peter Kaysen when he unearthed a complete skull and a toe claw while on an expedition to the Gobi Desert in Outer Mongolia with the American Museum of Natural History. The specimen was referred back to Henry Fairfield Osborn at the museum in New York and named Velociraptor, Swift Plunderer, in reference to its speedy and predatory behavior. Velociraptor remains have only been found in the Zhidokta Formation in Mongolia, suggesting that the genus lived in this area around 70 to 74 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period. The climate at this time was desert-like, with velociraptors gravitating towards streams and rivers where prey would congregate in search of vegetation. The velociraptors depicted in the Jurassic Park franchise are not very accurate to real life, and there are many known differences, including them being much too large and not having any feathers. However, this version of the Velociraptor was chosen for the films because they thought it would help them tell the story they wanted to tell, and I think it does the job perfectly in being a terrifying dinosaur. And these guys seem really settled in, so that's probably enough for this video. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, it really helps the channel out, and I'll see you in the next one.